Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Total War Attila. We're playing on the Age of Vikings mod, using the Age of Charlemagne DLC. We are playing as the Kingdom of England. We have forged it from the Kingdom of Wessex. So we are now playing as England. In today's episode, we're going to be, hopefully, taking the entirety of Ireland. We have invaded the island. We have just come ashore with our king, King Ethelred of England, and King Alfred, obviously being House Wessex from Winchester. We managed to reform England in the last part, the Kingdom of England, and we have the entirety of England, Wales, and Scotland, and hopefully Ireland. So welcome back to the campaign, guys. We're going to be, hopefully as well, killing the Kingdom of Ireland's king, who was the Kingdom of Dublin, the Viking faction from Dublin, Olafur. In Dublin, he's got a pretty large army, but once we take the entirety of Ireland, we might end the campaign. We will see. But let's have a quick look at our family tree. We currently have our king, Ethelred, who has 3 daughters, which isn't the best. Alfred, who is married to a princess from West Francia, has 4 children, a bastard daughter, who we've actually had a lot of suitors ask for a hand in marriage. Alfred does have a son, Wiglaf, who has a claim to the Frankian throne. Getting a little bit tongue-tied there. And he has 2 other daughters as well. So we need to get these daughters married off as best as possible. We do have a lot of generals. We still have a 57% sway of the house, and we do have the dominion. So we've got a lot of generals here and a lot of daughters. We can bring them into the family tree and line. So we have the king, Alfred here, Ethelred, and then we have Alfred, exact same army. So we're going to be invading and attacking the Kingdom of Ireland in this part, killing some more Vikings. In my Danelaw campaign, the Vikings in Ireland failed to take out the actual Irish, but they've taken the entirety of the island, so we're going to have a couple of fantastic battles. It should be great. England versus Ireland, the Saxons versus the Vikings. Now we currently have Ormond, a pretty young general here. We're going to be moving into Jorvik, so we can get these royal horsemen and royal thanes. Just putting money into my economy. We still have an abundance of funds, but I'm going to be putting most of that towards my military, and obviously repairing the buildings once we take Dublin, hopefully. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get the king to hit Dublin, and we're going to declare war upon them. They're not at war with anyone else. They are neutral, trying to keep to themselves, but it was only going to be a matter of time until the Vikings start raiding my island. So we do have the advantage here. We do have Onegers as well. It isn't a walled city, so he's a pretty decent commander. What has he got here? 4 units of spear, 2 swordsmen, Norse guild swordsmen, some axe herdmen, and a lot of armored archers, reinforcing in the garrison some more herdmen. But let's fight this one on the field of battle. Hopefully we can come away and win. Now guys, if you haven't already hit that like button and subscribed, I'd really much appreciate it. The Battle of Dublin 890, the Kingdom of England versus the Kingdom of Ireland. It should be a great one. Also, if you haven't already, checked out my social media links, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and my Steam group, all in the description below. If you want to download and play Age of Vikings along with me, all the download links are in the description below, along with the Carolingian artwork mod. But here we go, the Battle of Dublin. They do have the high ground there in the town centre. That's going to be a little bit difficult to break through, but we're going to hit them hard, be relentless. Or should I just sit back and try to pick off their towers first? Yeah, I think I want to hold off the advance just yet. Where are my reinforcements coming from? Okay, so Alfred, the king's brother, is coming from this side here. I'm trying to think, what am I best to do? Am I best to put some units over here because we're getting some from behind? Get a couple ways of attack? I think we will. So we'll put 3 units on this side here in the forest. We might even be able to hide some of them. If we can, that would be in our best interest to do so. So who isn't hidden? You. You're not hidden. If I put you up here, are you? We can always just cluster them all together. Right. And then we'll leave the 4 to go for the other gate. I think we'll just leave it at that. We might send like 2 units of spear to go all the way around to get rid of that tower. But apart from that, I want everyone to go through the guts of the city. So, you guys that are here, we'll split you up into 2 groups. You 2 will go this way. You 2 will go the other way here. Now, we do have Welsh longbowmen with us. So, these guys have pretty good range, if I do say so myself. So, they're going to be able to take down the arrow towers a lot quicker. I don't know why I'm saying that. A hell of a lot quicker than normal archers. Now, what are the range on these? We're actually nearly in range there. Okay, I want you to go with a flammable shot, and I want to push up as best we can. You're just out of range, but if we push you up to the border, we're going to be able to hit them. Okay. I'll pop you there. Right, where should this archer go? I don't know if it's worth going all the way around there and trying to get that. I think we're better off just having you here, go with a heavy shot and actually just try and weaken some of the units. Okay, catapults, we'll put you here just as well. Fire at will. Cavalry, now I might put you here. Whether or not I have to push you to go around and defend and help my other units, we'll see. But I don't think they're going to charge at me. I might even put you in the forest just here because there are reinforcements coming, but I'm not entirely sure where. Alright, everyone pretty much keep at the ready. Alright, let's start and go. Right, archers, aim for the towers. Okay, the enemy approaches. Okay, but let's try and break down these towers as quickly as possible. Oh, nice. Onagers fire into this cluster. If we can kill their king, we'll be in a superb position. Right, my reinforcements are coming in. Head up towards your brother, Alfred. Men, double time! On me! Alfred's coming in. Right, no one else is charging out or anything foolish. Men, go, 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 go! Archers continue to fire. At the tower, loose. Come on, get the volley off. There we go. Nice. We're even hitting some of them from behind there. Alright, so what are we looking at? 45%. Yeah, continue to get the onagers to hit the general unit. Let's get a shot off by myself. I always like to. I'm not as accurate with it compared to in Rome 2. It used to be so overpowered in Rome 2, but this is going to hit his bodyguard maybe. Oh no, it's not going to hit anyone. I'm better off just shooting. I think they nerfed it pretty well in Attila. Well, they just made it a lot more difficult, because in Rome 2 it was just ridiculous. If you had a tower, like a piece of siege equipment, an onager or a trebuchet, you were just able to take it all by yourself. Now, I did have a unit of archers here. What were you guys firing at? Aim for the general unit, the Hoskulls. They're on a heavy shot. If we can kill their king, there he is, the king of the kingdom of Dublin. Olaf. Oh, I just saw that. 2 arrows went straight into his shield. Okay, so we have a Viking unit coming here. Let's get my 4 horsemen that are coming in to hit them. I'll wait for my reinforcements, and obviously until my catapult and archer ammunition. Let's sit back, relax, rain fire and death upon the enemy, try and weaken them and skirmish them out as much as possible. Right, so the tower has been destroyed. There's still another tower that we have to deal with here. So I might just stop for a sec and then... No, yes, we'll try hit that. We'll get 2 to hit that. Right, how are we still going here? 100% fire damage. We're breaking them down. Go with a heavy shot and hit the general unit there, because that's burning down now. I just needed to quickly hit hit these guys now. Go, 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 go. Hit the Viking Raiders. There's only 128 of them. We have a hell of a lot more cavalry with us. Come on, go. We should have absolutely thrashed them on the beach there. See if we can get 2 to go straight through them. And we'll try to do some hammer and anvil strikes. Right, that tower's gone. Get my archers here to go into heavy shot and just aim for their general. We should be able to kill him. It's only just Huskarls. Right, go now. Hit them. Go with the cavalry charge. Oh no, 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 no. Archers here, halt. Come up here into the front line. Damn, I wanted to get the charge off there. Would have been a really nice charge on the beach. My fucking archers end up shooting there. Still aim to hit their bodyguard. We might actually be able to kill their king if we can continue just to rain fire and death upon him. Because he's only got Huskarls who don't have shields. Come on, keep firing, men. Right, well, we've absolutely smashed the Viking Raiders here. And we have more archers pushing up as well. The enemy general is dead. Yes, we have killed. There he is, dead upon the field of battle. Oh my god, how many arrows went in him? 5 went into King Olaf. The king of the kingdom of the Vikings. How are we going here? Oh, we actually lost a little bit of cavalry. They are Viking Raiders. You do get that. Okay, so let's actually reform these guys up a little bit. So we'll pop you guys here. And we'll pop you guys there. And then let's create some targets. How far is my other Oniger away? Not too far, so we'll be able to push you up here as well. Right, just going to quickly reorganize. Actually, no, let's keep the battle running. How are we sort of going here? So just split you guys up. You guys can go here. You guys can go there. I might even... Now, we don't really need these spearmen just yet. Just pop you here. Right, my cavalry's done fine here. Push you this way. And get those guys to go there as well. Right, archers, I want you to try... kill as many of these guys as possible. So get the archers to hit. Obviously, one continue to hit their general's bodyguard, then the rest hit there. We should all be on heavy shot. If you're not, aim for this guy here. Let's try and just weaken them as much as possible. How are we going for casualties inflicted and casualties sustained? Right. So we've nearly killed about what, 800, roughly. Okay, so we've broken those 2 units. Let's aim for them spear. Oh, wow. We're just making pin cushions out of them, really. These Welsh longbowmen are absolutely fantastic. Look at them. Alright. There's more archers there we can deal with. Alright, so they're breaking back. They're not even getting their archers off. I don't know how well we're going to do here fighting archers like that. Oh, they're a little bit exposed. I'm honestly better off pulling my archers around this way and then hitting them that way. Alright. So get my swordsman to go here. I'm going to get ready to charge soon. Probably once my onagers get there. The more lives we can save, the more men of Wessex lives, the better. Right, just for you guys there then. Rightio. Basically pick a target and fire. I do want one unit to just hit their archers. They're pulling some archers around here. Make you go to a standard shot and hit them. But now that we've neutralized the arrow towers, we're doing quite well. We'll still push you guys up through here. The cavalry can stay. Alright, my onagers are nearly in position. Brilliant. Right, they're foolishly pushed their skirmishers up there, so we're going to move. Alright, have they sort of left skirmishers here? No. However, these spearmen and men routing, they're going to go straight into my cavalry trap on the left-hand side. I'm not entirely sure what they're doing there, but we need to hit these guys. Go with a standard shot and break them. They're depleted, so we need to push them back. Fire at that. Get the cavalry in there now. Go. Now they've decided to move their axemen in. I'm half tempted to cut across and hit these guys here. I'm going to be incredibly curious to see how well my archers have done in this battle. Right, let's get the cavalry on the left-hand side in the trap. To double time it and try to run down as many of them as possible. We are in a siege, so we do collect all the casualties basically. And the men. Because we're just going to kill them afterwards. Right, get the cavalry out of there. They're way too close to the front line. We'll push you over this side. There's more than 4 units routing, so... But if we can get our cavalry chevrons up, the better. Right, archers have nearly depleted. My reinforcements haven't, though. Go back to a heavy shot and continue to fire into this cluster. Right, onagers go with flammable shot and continue to hit in there as well. My cavalry's cutting across, and they're cutting them down. Nice. Right, get these 4 spearmen to go here. I might even just leave you guys on this other side. You're not going to be needed. Wow. The odds on this battle are going to be awesome. Yeah, just continue to hit in there. And the cavalry is still continuing to run them down. Basically, all my cavalry should have at least 1 unit they're trying to get. Nice. How many men have we lost? Not even 200 probably. That's mad. Right, bring a cavalry in at back. Oh, just in case, because they keep on coming up and back. They keep on changing their minds. Nice, guys. Oh, got so many men in reserve as well. Where are my onagers? I want to get a shot off myself, have a bit of fun with it. I think this is going to probably not hit anyone. Oh, I might fall short, but I think it's going to hit a gap out the back. Nope, we managed to kill a couple of them. This might be a little bit better. Yes! Nice, guys. What a nice shot. Right, cavalry, get in there now. So what are they trying to do? I don't know. They're just trying to push further across, it looks like. Just to get out of the way of the archer fire. But my cavalry's coming in there now. And we've pretty much pushed out the remaining guys routing. Swing further. And how are we going for time? 19 minutes into this part. I just couldn't tell if I was getting a little bit sidetracked or not. So these are the armoured archers. Okay, so they're actually holding on a little bit better than the normals. I think it's time to basically get ready to charge in. My cavalry actually won't do too well against those armoured. We've only got medium tier cavalry anyway. Alright, let's just throw back my archers. Get you back to a safe position, and it's time to push up and in. Go, men. Charge! I might flank you around this way, but apart from that, I don't think you're going to be needed that much. I get a unit here to get rid of that tower, though. send you two to go straight into the town square. And we'll leave Alfred and the king there. Right, we're going to have to break through this Axeman unit here. Oh, copped him in the head. Go on, break them down. Oh, that was a bit of a friendly fire there. Oh, decapitation. Nice. Alright, how's the front line going here? Oh my god. Cavalry swarm. Swarm upon this archer unit. They're going to get absolutely buggered from behind. 6 units of cavalry are coming after them. They're not going to do too well. Alright, how are we sort of going here? Pushing through. Right, they're still going. Go on, go. Still a bit of a fight happening here. Because they have skirmishes at the back. Alright, my 2 units of swordsmen that I gave the command, the Thanes, are going to push up on the hill and try to take it. We need to eliminate that arrow tower as well. If we can push through this, we're going to be able to get around and hit their cavalry. But those archers didn't stand a chance. Alright, let's get some of these remaining guys running. Nearly a cavalry per unit. Right, we're about to break through there. Couple of men holding on. And most of them are trying to retreat out of the city though. Cavalry's pushing out to catch the ones that are still routing. Another decapitation straight in the head. Spearmen coming from the left-hand flank, and the cavalry's trying to run down these guys that are retreating. Nice! Okay, well, might just start speeding things up a little bit. The more we can kill, the better, because then that gives our chevrons up. And just gives us more experience. Because I did lose my cavalry units quite recently. A really good battle, probably one of my favourite of the episodes so far. This mod is just absolutely great. I love this time period. The Saxon kingdoms trying to hold off against the Vikings, and especially this scenario if it happened. Obviously it's an alternative universe where the Kingdom of Dublin, the Vikings in Dublin, took the entirety of them, threw over the Irish kingdoms. They've done a superb job. We need to continue to run these guys down. Right, how many sort of left in these smaller units trickling away? An Axeman unit there. We've taken the town square. We have arisen the banner of House Wessex. About to throw down the idols soon. Where is Odin himself? There he is. Well done! Alright. 2 skirmishes remaining. They're not going to know what's going to hit them soon. 500 men lost. And they're dead. Alright, a decisive victory. Wow, 255, 130, 109. These are all for the archers. The cavalry's done well as well. And we've killed the king of the Kingdom of Ireland, the Kingdom of Dublin. We deployed 5,000 520. We lost 400. Yes, 461. That's insane. The Kingdom of Ireland, the Vikings, deployed 4,448 and lost that upon the field. I would have liked to see how my archers in those other units did, but we absolutely smashed them. We have taken Dublin. Oh, that's interesting. We can liberate. We can actually go through and liberate all the former Irish kingdoms. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Obviously, the actual Irish kingdoms that were subjugated by the Vikings. We could liberate them, but I'm not going to. I want to take the entirety of Ireland for myself, but that would be really quite cool thing to do if we couldn't hold on to it or something. Right, so we need to repair these and we'll convert them. But we've absolutely smashed their army here. King Harold has risen to the throne. Now we're just going to have to look around here with my spy, but it doesn't look like there's many other armies. We're going to push Alfred to down Patrick and get him to double time there. Nope, there's Harold. We might be actually able to run him down. I don't know if a night attack helps us. But go with an aggressive. If we can kill... Oh, we've killed another king of the Kingdom of Ireland. Nice. No? It wasn't Harold, was it? I think I was mistaken. I think it might have been someone else. I was looking at the air thing. I don't know. Okay. We have our first settlement. Our first footmark on the island. We're going to repair that. So we took Dublin in the region of Munster, which is Cashel and Cork, and then we have the Kingdom of Ulster down Patrick to the north. We probably should have pushed down to Cashel and Cork. However, I saw that there was an army here and I wanted to get rid of that as quickly as possible. So we currently have 2 full stacks in Ireland. We're going to continue to conquer Ireland in the next episode. Ormond Red is pushing down to Jorvik. We're going to be able to get Royal Horsemen and Royal Thanes in the next part. I don't think there's a point of building a fleet. Where else can we sort of upgrade? Put some more squalor. What's our squalor? Oh yeah, we've got a disease going on here. Not the best while we have a disease to add more squalor. But yeah, I think we should just put that towards the army. But it's time to end the video here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, if you're enjoying this series and are feeling generous. Check out my social media links, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. If you want to download and play Age of Vikings along with me, maybe you can start up your own Wessex campaign and see if, I don't know, if the Vikings take the entirety of Ireland. Maybe Danelaw will throw you back and take the entire northern half of the kingdom. Who knows? But thanks for watching once again. Take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay tuned for more content on Simpzy Total War. Goodbye.